Alright, here we are. Right back in Help Wanted. So, as was said last time, first of all, it still doesn't work great. As explained last time, we are going to be getting all of the tapes.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Starting with this one, the first
Fazbear
one.
Entertainment is excited to join the digital age.
There, that.
We do, however,
That
ask
is what
that
we
you
need.
agree to a simple waiver before you play. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment...
Alright, so, that's one, right? Hey, buddy. I see ya. Hi. Can I... Is it possible for me to... Oh. You're very far out of my boundary, but I'll get to you soon. I'll get to you eventually. Don't you worry your little bunny-eared head about it. Oh. Clearly I don't have enough for that yet. I probably should have started with the lobby. We'll do that next. I haven't been in this office in a while. Hey, Scott. Alright, so just here to grab the tape and leave.
Hello. I wanted to record a message.
There we go. See, it's working now. I don't know what's wrong with that other level. That final coin. Oh, he's gone. That's nice. Well, guess we can't get that just yet. No, not replay title. Prize corner. Just make sure. Alright, so there's a tape there. There's a tape there. There's only one coin here, so then last thing I need. Sincerely hope I've gotten better at this. Nope. Nope, that. I feel like I've actually gotten worse at throwing. Let's see. Almost there. You know, if I have to, I'll just walk up there. But I'm sure you all want to see me struggle for this, so here we go. Hopefully Editor Me has already started the fail counter. What number are we at now? Man, I'm really annoying my editor. There it is. Oh, it's gone. There it is. Alright, now let's listen to these real quick.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain, or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short, so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order. I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall.
You mean that guy?
I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing.
Yeah, he's definitely
But then
bugged
it was
out.
looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
Yeah, funnily enough, outside my boundary, just over there, is actually a window. He's on the other side of it. I'll get to you one day. I'll get to you. If I have to go through... Leave it. Continue playing the tapes.
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit, there's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
Yeah, who could have known that? Maybe this guy right here?
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It
Yes.
sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment.
Yep, I actually have
I
one.
didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
Yeah, I'm copying you. What are you gonna do about it, huh? I really shouldn't be.
We hope you're enjoying the Fazbear virtual experience.
Oh, I am. Thank
Please
you.
be aware that there may be visual artifacts left behind from the beta testing phase of development.
You mean like
If you
these?
see any such...
Oh, crap. That's fine. Let's just return. It's fine.
You're doing a great job, and no doubt having a great time as well. As a reminder, please be sure to only interact with core gameplay elements and avoid anything that could potentially be considered a glitch, mistake, or embedded message from unauthorized personnel.
Yep. Got it. Also, I'm not gonna abuse you like some other YouTubers. Not gonna name anyone. But I'm not gonna mess with you. Got it? You don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. Got it? Alright. Where is it?
Hello?
Scott, where is it? Where's the tape?
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at
Come
the
on.
new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path.
That's not it.
Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for
There
quite a
is
while.
one in
but
FNAF 2,
I
isn't
want
there?
to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility.
Let me
They don't let
check.
them walk around during the day. So our temporary
Oh, there is
solution
no tape in FNAF 2.
is a
Okay,
box
well
over
then.
by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely.
I'm just
So
wasting my
every
time.
once in a while,
Thanks
look
everyone
over
for not telling me that. That's great. Alright, so then next up we're wanting to go to FNAF 3. I see you, I hear you. Yes, I can hear you. I would prefer not to, though. Alright. FNAF 3, here we go.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise
There it is.
it'll be a lot more interesting this
Alright.
time. We found some great new relics.
That's 3. FNAF 3's been added to the list, so then next up we need... I don't think there's one in either of those two, but there's definitely... 2, 3, 4, 5... At least these two, so 3, 4... 5, 6... 7... 8? 8 more? Let's see if that's right. Nope, there's 3 others that I'm not counting.
The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No. There was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
Now, I may not know much about programming right now, but I'm pretty sure that indicates a virus or malware of some sort. Alright, if I were on that team, I would have been immediately alarmed if code started to take hold by itself, right, buddy? Don't you agree with me? You're such a good listener. It's always great to talk to you. Alright, I gotta keep hunting for these tapes now, alright? You gonna be just fine here? Alright then. Creepy. Alright, what's next? Okay, I think I remember where all of them are, so... after this, so... there's only 2 in dark rooms, so let's start with Plush Baby, my least favorite. Go ahead and start. And get out. Yep. Yes. Alright, that's that one. Now let's
It
try and
seems
get
that you may have
Foxy
inadvertently
next,
accessed an unauthorized portion of the game. Please be aware that interacting with unofficial game code can be harmful to you and potentially damaging to our reputation.
You already ruined your reputation. Also, this is the first time I've seen you not waving at me this time. Hey, hello, hi. How are you? Do you have something to say? Am I making you upset? Alright, buddy. You stay there.
Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark,
There.
as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
As long as I get this tape. I don't care if Foxy... Wait, I know what this room is. Anyone else here know what this room is? If you know, you know. Fortunately, you can't get in there, so... Anyone else know what that room's supposed to be? 'Cause I do. For those of you that know the map, that is to the right after leaving parts and service. Go forward and left. For those who know. Alright. Did we already hear you?
The drawers have been emptied out.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, 6 and 7.
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
Interesting.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
Interesting. Also, am I the only one who noticed that you're putting these in wrong? You're supposed to put them in like this.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came.
Stop. You're supposed to put them in like that. I know how cassette players work. Alright. After that, we've done you, both of you. So now all that's left is parts and service here. I don't think there's one in Bonnie, but I'm gonna check just to make sure.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no,
Doesn't
it looks
look
like
like it.
Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be
Okay.
recalibrated.
Alright.
First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe.
Normally I'd be thrilled to perform parts and service again, but right now that's not my job or task. Right now, just worry about getting the tapes. Now I know there's 3 at least in parts and service.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell.
After
Sounds
which we've
like
got...
Chica has been...
Okay, so after this... got 1 in Freddy, 1 in Foxy. 1 in Freddy, 1 in Foxy. 1 there, 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4... hold up. 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. Just make sure. We have 8. I think we do, but I'm... Yeah, okay.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works 2 ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
Very suspicious. The more I listen to this, the more suspicious it gets. Needing to discredit someone for discovering a bug. Knowing that he saw something that shouldn't exist. That sounds to me like they're trying to cover something up.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
Alright, under
it
his
looks like
leg,
one
I
of our
believe.
guests left a personal item
Aha.
on our star attraction. Let's return it to the Lost and Found.
That's it? Alright then.
Carefully, grab and remove the child's hat.
So 1 more in parts and service. Alright, almost there, guys. Don't you worry. Whew. Almost there.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton.
Isn't there one in here? There! Gotcha. Alright. How did I actually never see that? That's impressive. Alright, let's hop into vent repair mangle. If I'm correct, this will be very quick and painless. There. Got it. For those of you hoping I was going to go through that pain again. Unfortunately, no. But what I will do is go through this hard mode until we find the tape. So... let's get started on that, shall we?
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental.
There.
It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency
fun.
ventilation repairs may be necessary to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G.
Yeah.
We apologize for the
Still hate
claustrophobic
this is
accommodations of the secondary service elevator.
upside down
but
like
the
this,
comfort
'cause-
of the main elevator is well above your pay grade.
Got it.
Now, let's get to the
There.
raised boundaries
Wait.
of the Fazbear virtual
Can I
experience. We would ask that you not do it again.
Gotcha! I can reach you now! That's progress, I can reach you now! Don't worry about it, alright? That's fine, we're just not gonna worry about him. Yeah, see, everything's fine.
There was something that looked like a Halloween mask laying on the floor.
That's no
I
mask.
didn't understand. Ink must have spilled.
There's no
It
ink.
was only then that I heard a shuffle from the testing room and realized Jeremy must be there.
He
I
is.
went back and peered in the window. I couldn't see his face. He had the visor covering his head. He had ink spilled on himself.
Can't say
as well.
that.
The front of his shirt looked black in the dark room. He turned his head in my direction,
It's not
but I
black.
don't think he knew I was there.
We all know it's red.
I was told I had 3
So everyone
days to
stay on their
finish
good
Jeremy's work,
side.
but I know it's just passing the time. They don't really expect me to do anything. It's just to keep up appearances until the buyout is complete.
Yeah.
We have to look like we have things under control. There's another potential development studio that wants to pick up from here, but who knows what kind of lies they're being fed to convince them to do it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to do my best to see what's here, make notes of it, and try to isolate where this thing is hiding. At least then, the next person that tests this will have a chance of getting rid of it.
Bad idea. Don't do that. Great that you're taking initiative and trying to get rid of this thing yourself, but do not. Bad idea.
Today was
have
my
a team
last
for
day
the
of
reason.
beta testing,
For a
and the
reason.
anomaly that I've been seeing is nowhere to be found. But after inspecting some of the files, it seems that it's attached itself to these logs. My logs. That can't be an accident. So now I have to make a choice. Do I leave these logs here for you to find, or do I try to purge this thing myself by destroying the logs? I've chosen the latter.
Probably the worst idea you could have chosen, but great.
I can't delete them. By creating a protected area to store these logs apart from the game, I effectively gave this thing a safe place to hide itself.
Fun.
It's in here now. I may not be able to delete it, but I might be able to do something else now that it's attached itself. I have an idea.
Oh, great. Ideas are fun. Ideas are great. Everyone loves ideas. Alright, so. I think we have 4 more tapes. I know where those last 4 are. So we're gonna grab these 2, listen to those, then get the last 2.
It feels like home. Let's see how many pieces I can cut you into.
Alright, hold on, I need to consult the book again. Give me a second. Hey, why, editor and viewers, why didn't you tell me that it was on the shelf behind me? I feel like that's your job to tell me, isn't it? Let me know when I'm doing something dumb. There it is. Now let me know when I'm doing something
It
dumb,
feels like
so that I can
my birthday.
stop doing something dumb.
a gift from
Hi.
my birthday.
I'll try getting that coin again later. At least the tape worked, so. At least there's that. Alright, now there's one more in here. That's all of the main tapes. Then we have the last two, which are in the last two locations. Great, perfect. Yep. Alright, listen to these two tapes. Then we'll get the last two tapes. And take care of you. You are a whole lot closer now, buddy. You realize that, right? I hope you know that. Still not in here, huh?
They lied to us. They lied to all of us.
Sounds about
They
right.
told us that the whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer who supposedly made up a bunch of crazy stories that tarnished the brand.
Yep.
But that's not true at all. In their haste to develop this VR game and clear their name, they sent us some things I don't think they intended us to see. Such as a hard drive containing emails between Fazbear Entertainment and a certain indie developer. Fazbear Entertainment hired the game developer. Those indie games were designed to conceal and make light of what happened. This isn't just an attempt to rebrand. It's an elaborate cover-up. A campaign to discredit everything. I ran a
throwing that out.
fragmentation program on the area of memory that was storing these logs for you. I effectively broke the files into pieces and broke the anomaly along with it. That means that you won't have my warnings to guide you, but hopefully it also means that this anomaly, this virus, or whatever it is, will remain broken and unable to do more damage.
Alright. Last two. Final two tapes. Start game. Ready. This way, I think. I went to the right, which then got me to here, which I then went to top right, I think. Yep, which got me here, then pepperoni. Then right. Then back to here. Practically speedrunning my way through this. Perfect. Last tape. Hi. Hi there, buddy. Glad to be free now? Can I go over there? Is that even possible? I mean, you're obviously supposed to go there, but in the flat mode... Oh, it's probably flat mode only. Man, that would have been so neat to see in VR, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fazbear
now we need
Entertainment
to-
would like you to put your
Okay,
hands
yeah.
together for the one, the
We
only,
have to sit
the
through this
only,
now.
only.
So, fun! So as of that, we now only have one more tape left. I think we all know where it is. It's one of the buttons there.
Congratulations on completing the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. You did an amazing job. You might be wondering if you missed anything, or if there's anything left to see. So just take my word for it, you didn't miss anything, and there's nothing left to see. We're looking forward to a fresh start with you now that we've all had a good laugh at these tall tales, and now that you realize that Fazbear Entertainment is a safe, family-friendly brand with no skeletons in our closet. So
Great.
goodbye for now, and we'll see you on the toy aisle.
Totally.
Bye-bye. 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 Take care now.
Yep. Huh. Okay. Already did that, so now let's listen to this one, then listen to the final tape, and then we all know what to do.
Hello.
Mess around till we
You don't know me.
get the
I
thing.
have created a series of
Oh,
logs for
hi.
you documenting the troubled development of this VR game that you're now testing, in hopes that you, whoever you are, and whatever team you are with, will abandon development. Now I fear that those logs are being used as a Trojan horse. If you're unable to abandon development, hide all traces of these logs that I've created. I fear that finding them and reassembling them will also reassemble the very thing I've tried so desperately to destroy.
Shouldn't have placed that on tape 15 of 16. Yeah, look at that. He does have a tail. That's neat. Also, high five? High five? No? Okay. That's nice. Thanks for showing up. He's still behind me, isn't he? Oh, wow. No, he's not. Okay. Well, that leaves just one final place to go. One final tape. And it's here. Now, first things first, I want to see. Oh, he's not listed here. But he is. So is he. Ooh, hey. That's neat. Ah, look at you. Hello there again. Sorry. The game broke after my research thing, but I think I understand what to do now. Oh, here we go. What? That was supposed to work, right? What am I doing wrong? Am I not waiting long enough? Bet you I'm not waiting long enough, and that's what it is. I bet you it's because I'm not waiting long enough. God, okay. Let's see if I can get it again. Oh, here we go. No! Why? Why? Why won't you let me beat it? Okay. Oh, here we go! Here we go! I did it! Hi there. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the hallway for the office. What? Okay, well, at least there's that, and hey, we got it! Ah! So, we did that, yay. Hooray. Gonna give this one final attempt, and if I cannot get this coin, then we will leave it there. And, let me know if I should, return for the Vanny mask and see if we can get that to work. It's still broken.
Where are you?
Great, thanks. Also let me know if you can figure out what's wrong with that. So... other than that, I guess, thank you everyone so much for watching. This has been such a great, fun time playing this game for you. It has been a fun journey, but unfortunately, it must come to an end as the game is done. It's over. I might revisit it one day, but as of right now, it's done. There's nothing else to do, so thank you all for watching. Look forward to hopefully more Five Nights at Freddy's content in the near future, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.